What's good, YouTube? It's late. I got a tendency for making late videos. Uh, got a. I'm gonna give y'all an update. My boy recently went back to school, and he's no longer in the same area as me right now. So I don't know what my next video with him is gonna be, but I asked him to join to be a part of this with me because, for the most part, uh some of y'all did like the video I made with them with the debate stuff, and that's good because I'm trying to learn what I can uh through experiments. Like recently, I've been playing 2K a lot. Uh and we got a squad now. It's called Mentality. The Mentality Gang. Um it's not like Pretty Boy Fredo's SSH Bull, but I'm striving for it to be something better than that because there's levels to it. Like I told my brother and his friend today that what I want us to eventually become like or similar to in either the same manner or a better manner is two hype. The squad with Cash Nasty, Jester, Chris Linden, them guys. Um that's what we aspire to be. I've been trying to take my 2K game more seriously lately, and I try to stream every day when my Wi-Fi is acting right and there's no storming. Like the last time I made a stream, there was a storm in my area because it's hurricane season near where I'm at. So we was getting a lot of rain. It was interfering with my game, so I had to stop the stream. I didn't explain that to you. I should have made a video explaining that, but I decided I was gonna wait because I'd eventually make another one, which I'm doing right now. But yeah, I've been playing 2K more lately. The Mentality Gang is it's coming up. It's coming up real slow. I ain't gonna proclaim I'm one of the best people in 2K because I got a long way to go from that. For starters, I still don't know a doggone thing about how to dribble like some of the best people do, and I always tell people if I knew how to do that, I would be able to say I'm somewhere. I'd be rising to get to the level where I'd be comfortable to say, okay, I'm one of the best in the game, but I'm not there yet because in my squad, I got a lot of builds. Like it's too many to count. The only way you would know is if you played against me on one of them and you actually took track or kept track of all my builds. Like, cause in the Mentality Gang, my brother's friend is the main point guard. My god brother is the natural shooting guard, and I'm the big man, the main big man of the crew. And we recently added, I guess you could call him. We had recently added a small forward. So we have a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward. We don't have a power forward yet, and then we have me, and then we looking for like backups. I think we have like we got two people that when we were playing today, I didn't stream today because of the bad connection and the weather today. But when we stream, I'm gonna probably stream later today. Um, there's gonna be tryouts. There's two dudes we ran into yesterday. Now, when I was playing with the small forward, because just like in Mentality, we gonna change our names eventually. Because my brother's name is Demon Mentality. His friend's name is No Life Mentality, and then the dude that passed the initiation recently, his name is Unknown Mentality. I was playing with Unknown on the twos court. I hate the twos. That's just me. I hate the twos because I'm more of a team oriented type of person, so I like threes more. And eventually, when I get better, I'll build myself around where I might play pro am with my crew and wreck. But right now, I ain't there yet. But I was playing twos with Unknown, and the first game we played on twos, because my boy told me that, oh, they got some bums over here. I don't just play bums. I play everything up to elites. I'm not ready to play legends yet. It's not a showering away from competition type of thing. It's just I'm not close to that level yet. I like playing people to get better, but when you playing a legend, there's a lot of extra stuff you got to worry about with playing a legend because obviously they got 10 extra badges in every category, and then I have to worry about people as it is. Like one of the things I don't like about 2K20, uh, the zigzag left right type stuff, hiding behind screen and stuff like that. Now, I like basketball enough to understand that screens is a thing in basketball. I don't hate those because in every era, screens are commonly used. John Stockton and Karl Malone ran the best pick and roll offense of all time, in my opinion. So I don't hate them, but the thing I hate when playing 2K20, because I want a 2K that's more realistic. Like I done told people, if I could play 2K the way I played in real life, like I'm a 3 level scorer in real life. I could score off the dribble, take it inside, or post up, and I have defense. If I could play it like that to where, somebody's using the screen, I dribble off the screen, I pull up. At least 50, 65% of the time, I'm making that mid range. That's just me. 2K's got it set up. You can't do it like that. The consistency is whack a bit in the part. And then on top of that, like I was talking about, I hate seeing people that pull up that we play against be like elites, superstars. The trend is going bigger and bigger. I don't like seeing left, right, behind screens and stuff like that. Like you got to dance behind screens and you're dribbling like a dribble god or somebody who's very inversed in dribbling. You don't need no screens then. What you dancing behind screens for? If you a dribble guy like that. And on top of that, the left right stuff. Like 2K21, I don't want to see that. I hate left right. You don't know nobody does that in the NBA. So I don't want to see it in the game. Now, there's a difference when you doing a crossover one way or setting somebody up to go one way and then like a 3-step type move. It's different with that. When you set up a move, a 3-step type of move to get somebody to go shift to another direction. That's one thing. But I be seeing a lot of people doing the part, left, right, come back, hit into the screen, left, right, back. It's back and forth stuff. That's annoying to me. I hate that. Like recently I decided to make a shooting glass lock because I hate those, but I said that's something I gotta adapt to because I'm tired of running into them. So I adapted. But as of late, because I think I streamed for like 4 or 5 days straight. We be winning more than we be losing, which is good because when I was with my old crew, I wasn't winning as consistently as I could have because the IQ was really low. And that's no disrespect to them, but playing with my brother and his friend, they had more IQ than the old crew I used to run with by far because when I first started playing 2K20, I was running with them at like a 20 to 30 something win percentage. I started playing with my brother and his friend. When we all talked about it and said we should do this, my win percentage started going up. And I was carrying my own weight because I know there's people who run with squads and they get carried. I'm not one of those people. Now, one of the builds that I do use at some points with my crew is a two-way finisher at the point guard spot. I shout out to J Ranks with that one because I made that two-way finisher and I found a lot of success with it for what I like to run with my boys. There's a lot of games where people watch my stream. There's a lot of games where I go like I either have no points or I have just 2 points, but I either have a lot of rebounds, assists, and potentially a steal. So I'm carrying my own weight because I don't like being carried. How I'm gonna look at basketball in real life and on the game is if you are making a contribution that is noticeable by a good to great margin, you didn't get carried. I could go scoreless, but still clamp somebody up on defense or assist my team in winning by dishing out assists and getting boards. That's still a strong contribution. That's what I be doing in my games a lot. I have games where I do that, or I have games where I just go crazy. And I have like 8 something points, like 8 rebounds, 4 or 5 rebounds, 3 or 4 assists, 3 to 2 steals, something like that. And we win the game. But we getting there. The streams, I do my best to stream consistently. Like I said, I'll be asking y'all like what type of games y'all want me to if y'all want me to play more games, try games out. I'll try any type of fighting game, Call of Duty type of game, UFC, stuff like that. Anime type game. Like, I love Dragon Ball games, fighting games, fighting, shooting, action. Those are my genres for games, easily. That's what I feel I'm best at. I don't like nothing else. And sometimes racing, cause I got a game based around Sonic. It's called Team Sonic Racing. My girl told me I should take the time to play with her and stream that. Maybe one day I will, because I don't know if any of y'all actually like Team Sonic Racing, because the game came out in 2018, but I don't know how popular it is. So I was playing it a lot by myself, and I noticed they had an online too, but I said, I don't think anybody really plays this no more, so I didn't touch it. But if y'all think otherwise, y'all let me know down in the comments. And make sure y'all leave a like later on this video, because we trying to grow. We had 290 subs. We trying to get to 300. Keep it going. But like I said, the Mentality Crew is growing. We getting there. We started this, I think it's been a week or two now. We came up with this idea at the start, and now we getting people who want to try out for our clan. And if y'all happen to run into me, because my PSN is Blue Legend God, try out for it. You might make it. We ain't got no bums in my squad, and we going into 2K21. I'm gonna make this very clear before we even get to the game. My squad is going to be known for being lockdowns off the rip. That's what I'm running with. I can't stand builds because at the beginning of the year when I made my build on 2K, I made a Glaskin a lockdown, couldn't shoot. And I made a two-way slash and playmaker. He couldn't shoot either. I didn't figure out until later in the year I made both of my builds wrong, because when I was playing the game in the beginning, I took a break from 2K20 because it was some BS that had happened when I was playing against one of my boys. I had lost a wager with one of my boys. And I think I was playing, I had the all-time Celtics and he had the all-time Bulls or something. And Larry Bird was wide open. It was like way in the beginning of when 2K had just came out. Larry Bird was wide open like 4 or 5 times. I got perfect releases. He missed all 5 of them. On top of that, he got 2 greens, missed 2 greens. When that happened and I lost that wager, I said I'm done with 2K20, and I took a break from it. I didn't even think I was gonna come back until I saw my brother and his friend and them really getting into it. And it'd be times where I'd be trying to play certain games, and I'd be wanting them to come play with me, but then they ended up saying we playing 2K. So eventually I just got to the point where I say, you know what, I got to figure out a way to adapt to this and get back into it, because I need it. Got to figure out a way to get back into this. And I did. Now, moving forward, I'm never going to stop playing 2K again or take no breaks, because my brother and his friend, they're both elite. One of them is an elite. Matter of fact, they both elite ones. His friend is about to become an elite too. Had I stayed playing with him, I probably would be close to that level too, but I stopped. Dumb decision. Never doing it again. But I think I'll add this in. When I stopped playing 2K21, there was a dude, or 2K20, there was a dude I used to play with. Where I live at. He was my do-rag boy. Or he was somebody I met when I moved out to where my girl is in 2016. I met him the same year, and I thought we was going to be cool for a while, up until the end of 2019. We was homies for a while. Like, I told him he had my back, or I thought he had my back for the most part, but there were certain situations where he didn't. But, you know what? I said this is an update video. I'm going to make a whole nother video on this one. So, the story I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to make another video to tell y'all about it, because it's a pretty long one. So, that's going to be the end of this video. Leave a like down, sub, and comment on who you think is going to, in the Western Conference Finals, in the Western Conference, who you think going to win that series between the Blazers and the Lakers? Leave it down in the description, or leave it down in the comments below. And sub to the tube.